Well, here I am at the renovation house. Give you a little bit of a tour of the updates we've done so far. It's October 30th, and yeah, it's in the upper 50s, so it's not too bad, but it is windy, and that is a little bit of a problem with some of the things I wanted to do today. But give you a little bit of a tour to show you how far we've gotten, and obviously this is not going to get done before winter because of the different things we've run into that I'll be showing you coming up. Okay, over here on the north side of the house, as you can see, we're getting that siding underlayment in. The soffit is in on the whole front porch. I still need to do the fascia. We got a few things to figure out over here yet. One of the things we did do is there was a window right there that was actually in a closet. Most people don't need a window in their closet, so we boarded that up. And then as we go up, where that old wooden vent was that had all the wasps and everything in it, got rid of that. And still need to get the new soffit and fascia on over here. And speaking of soffit and fascia, I'll show you a little something here we discovered. Okay, what you see here is part of the old soffit. You can see the soffit vents that were in there. Those actually didn't do anything, and I'm going to show you why. This here is the underside of the soffit, and as you can see, it is solid. There's no openings in there, there's no vents in there, and these vents are all the way around the house. They just literally don't do anything. So something I'll be doing when I do rebuild this soffit and make it square and not slanted like this, so the bees won't be able to build up in there, the wasps I should say. I will be hole sawing some holes in that up there, or maybe just pulling that board off and putting the proper vents in. The roof does have vents, but if there's nothing to vent to, they don't do their job like they should. And here's a corner of where the two soffits meet. You can see the one is flat and the other one is angled that I had been talking about. I'm going to build a bird box here. I have to do this all the way around the house. And of course all the gutter's going to have to come off because the fascia is also at an angle. But what I've found in looking at this in one other area is that the rafters are actually cut down square, and there's a board up at the top that someone had nailed on, and then nailed this transite type fascia over the top of that, and it comes back at an angle. We're going to get rid of that. It's just nothing but an invitation for wasps to build nests. Okay, right here is where I was referring to that the rafters were cut square, but there was a board put up in there, and then that transite stuff nailed down at an angle. That's what I'm going to have to get rid of. What's going to be the tricky part is the drip edge on the roof and making all that work out. So it's going to be interesting to see once I get tearing into it. Okay, and then we have the same thing over here with the soffits. They're back at that angle too. We do have the siding backing on. This is the south side of the house, but it's going to take a while to get all this straightened out and figured out too. I just don't know if we can get it before the snow flies. Unfortunately, we got such a late start on trying to do the siding this year. And a little something I'm going to do tomorrow is lay the PVC conduit in the trench that Shane got dug from the house out to the garage. We'll get that changed and get rid of that funky wiring they've got in there now. So there's kind of the latest on the renovation house and how far we're getting, even though it's a windy day. Hopefully I'll get a few more things done. And I'll be leaving on a little bit of a vacation here in another week, so definitely won't be getting anything done there, and that's going to be into November, and by the time we get back it's going to be well into November. So we'll just kind of have to see what the weather does and wing it. One of the things I had wanted to do today was put the siding itself on the front of the house, which was supposed to be in last Wednesday, but it's still in transit somewhere, so I can't do that. I'm going to work on a few other things and try to figure a few other things out and how to fix them. But otherwise, that's the update. So I'm Roger, not in the shop, but at the renovation house. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.